Okay, hello. My name is Johnny Andrade Valencia. Um, I was born and raised in this beautiful place called the Pacific region. Exactly, I'm from Buenaventura, this beautiful district, this beautiful port. I'm married. I have two children. I got my daughter, her name is Sara Yamila, and I got my son. His name is Malcolm Ali. Sarah, she is 17 years old, and my baby boy, he is in this moment 5 years old. I got my wife, her name is Rocio Ramirez. She's a social worker, and, we are very, connected and happy family. This video about self presentations is going to let you know many things about myself. First, I'm going to start telling you that since I was 14 years old, and when I was around in ninth grade, I began to be very interested in learning English. Since that time, I began to look for a strategy for many things in order to learn how to speak, how to listen, how to write, how to read English. And since that time, I began to be involved with that, with being an English speaker. Being a teacher was not my first goal, my first objective. The first thing I had in my mind is to become an engineer. That was in my mind. But I don't know, things from life happens, very, in a very secret way. So it means that when I was around 20 years old or 19 years old, like my parents, both of them are teacher. My mom is a teacher. I mean, she's retired as well as my father. Well, one day my mother, she told me, or she asked me, hey baby, I have to deliver some English classes, but I don't have no clue about teaching English. Can you help me with that? And I said to myself, oh, teaching? Okay, I know how to speak, but teaching. So I started, and I delivered the class, and I felt very comfortable. I felt that there was a very great environment. I felt nicely, so I said to myself, wow. So since that time, I began to be involved in teaching and learning more English and everything. Thanks God, with the time, I got into the college in order to improve my teaching, and then I learned things, and I began to have experience as a teacher. I work in some private school, I work in some institutions, so I began to work in different places. But like around 9 years ago, I started to make a contest with the government in order to become a public school teacher. Thanks God, I passed, and in this moment I'm working with the government. I've been working there since 2008. Yes, and in this moment I'm an elementary teacher. I teach for elementary school. I've been teaching there, and I feel very comfortable. And I'm working as an English teacher at the Colombo Americano in Buenaventura. But I'll always, worry and always thinking of how to become a professional English teacher. So, I'm here in Buenaventura. Sometimes it's difficult to have, some college that offer you this opportunity to be a professional English teacher. So when I was searching on internet, and I saw the opportunity that UNAD is offering to the people who have some knowledge about English to become a professional English teacher. So when I saw the UNAD, I said, okay, this is my chance, this is my opportunity. So I began to the process to study here. And through the process, I hope to use all the strategy, all the recommendation, everything that the teacher, the professor of this beautiful institution or beautiful college are going to give me, or is going to give to the student. Also, I'm going to try to apply with my classmate, many of the recommendations that they may have for us, and because all those recommendations and things that they're going to give us are really going to be, something very important for our speaking situation. Because I know that teaching a foreign language is kind of complex, because you gotta teach how to read, how to write, how to speak, and how to listen, vocabulary, and many other things. So I'm really going to be focused in this part of the UNAD is going to give us, in order to improve our speaking and teaching. And I use, for speaking, I try to use a lot of strategy. And one of the strategies that have worked for me is listening to music, because when you listen, a good song, well pronounced, and with a good lyrics, we can have the chance to learn the correct pronunciation, and the vocabulary is gonna be easier for us to remember. Also, I like to watch a lot of interviews. When I watch interviews in English, I can memorize that interview, repeat each word, and that can really also can help me for improving my speaking. That's something that also I recommend you, and I know that the teacher, the professor from now, I know that is going to recommend us too. And also, and I'm gonna try hard in order to apply strategy to speak like a native speaker, and because that's very important for me, try to make myself understand and understand other people's talking. Anyway, so this is me, Johnny, and I'm willing and open to that. Okay, I'm so happy to be here in this college, and okay, thanks and bye.